USA Radio News with Tim Berg.
As lawmakers on Capitol Hill are debating a resolution that would condemn President Trump's tweets about 4 freshman progressive congresswomen, House Minority Leader Republican from California Kevin McCarthy was asked if he believes the president's tweets were racist.
No. And I do not believe the Speaker of the House was racist last week either when those individuals on her side of the aisle who are claiming the president is racist, when they claim she was racist either.
As far as how the congressmen will be voting on that resolution?
I will vote against this resolution if you're asking.
Vice President Mike Pence is visiting the Smithsonian's National Air and Space Museum in Washington, D.C. to mark the 50 years since the historic Apollo 11 moon mission.
On top of the contributions to science and human understanding, for that brief moment, the man who wore this suit brought together our nation and the world.
The Vice President talking there about Neil Armstrong, and you're listening to USA Radio News. Defense Secretary nominee Mark Esper is warning about growing international threats from Russia and China. During a Senate confirmation hearing today, Esper also talked about the serious regional threat from Iran and North Korea. Esper was Army Secretary before being tapped as acting defense chief after the sudden departure of Patrick Shanahan last month. The second ministerial to advance religious freedom is underway in Washington, D.C. With more, here's USA Radio Network's John Clemens.
Secretary of State Michael Pompeo opened the first day of the event, thanking those in attendance.
I want to thank everyone here who has committed a part of their life to helping those who are persecuted and to defending the unalienable right to practice one's religion and follow their conscience and to take care of their soul.
He called for a global freedom of religion.
All people from every place on the globe must be permitted to practice their faith openly in their homes, in their places of worship, and believe what they want to believe.
And you're listening to USA Radio News. Tuesday, July 16th marks the 20th anniversary of JFK Jr.'s death, when the plane he was piloting crashed off Martha's Vineyard with his wife Carolyn and her sister Lauren Bissett aboard. Tonight at 9 o'clock Eastern Time on A&E, there's set to be a biography on JFK Jr. Now, I had a chance to catch up with Steve Gillian. He's author of a new book titled America's Reluctant Prince, The Life of John F. Kennedy Jr. Now, he was featured on this biography that we'll see tonight on A&E, and he shares with me some of the things that we'll learn for the first time.
Well, I watched it last night for the first time. We had a screening in New York City, and it's really powerful. And what it is, it's intimate. I guess the word that comes to mind is intimate, that we really dive in on just the last 4 months of John's life. And we talked to people, some who have never spoken before, and others who said things they had not said before. And you get a sense, I knew John during that time. I didn't realize how difficult his life was. His best friend and cousin Anthony Ridswell is dying. His relationship with Carolyn is in a really bad place, and George Magazine is failing. And so we look at that. We see John, it humanizes John. We see John, he has problems just like the rest of us have. Yeah, he's famous, he's wealthy, he's kind of good looking, but he struggles through life just like we do. And I think that's what people will take away. They'll know John better. And they'll know John in a way that they have not known him in the past. It's a wonderful documentary.
For USA Radio News, I'm Tim Berg.